Hi, Diane. Hi, everybody. This is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I'm here for my weekly What Sold video. This is since 1 week ago, I turned off best offers. So all week, this is a week worth of the first week of doing no best offers. And I'll show you at the end how that affected my sales. I like it. I love the part that when somebody just buys something without making offers, that they have to pay for it right away. So all the sales are paid for immediately when they buy something. And it's the price that I put on it. Hi, Bumblebee. And not the price that I'm not getting those irritating lowball offers, which I hate to wake up to. So yeah, it's been a more pleasant week. It's super hot here. It's like 90. Although my property is sort of surrounded by trees and it doesn't get near as hot here as it does like my daughter's house. Right now she's at the barn and it's stifling there. So my house stays, well, I have air conditioning in here, but my property, even outside, it's fairly comfortable. Okay, this is what I sold all week from the 31st of July, the last day of July, through yesterday, Saturday, Sunday through Saturday. I sold 22 eBay items, so less amount of eBay items, but still 4 Poshmark items. I seem to be stuck around 4 or 5 Poshmark items, although today I've already gotten 2, but that won't count till next week. I got a couple eBay also. So let me share my screen and show you what I sold. Okay. This is from this must have been last Sunday. That was the 31st, I think. Yeah. This little short sleeve Under Armour t-shirt, extra large, sold for $10.19, which is the sale price. I have to stop picking up things like this, even Under Armour, just regular t-shirts. I guess unless they're vintage or something spectacular or some big band tee, they're really not worth picking up. Although my Goodwill, I think t-shirts are all $2.29. So at least I make a profit on it. This t-shirt went to Texarkana, Arkansas. And yeah, everybody paid shipping on everything. So that's $10.19. Then they paid $5.85 in shipping. All right, the next thing, my computer is really slow today also, so I'll tell you that right now. Sold a pair of sandals. These are the Bear Traps slide-on sandals. In that gray, they're in size 7.5, and the style is called Beverly. They were almost like new. They sold for $19.54, sale price. Well, all of these are going to be the regular price because I don't have best offers on. Went to Goldendale, Washington, out in Washington State. Okay, this came from my collection of antique things. I've had this forever and ever. This is an antique, it's called a rounder. It's a dough pastry cutter. Uh, they just use them just for decor right now. So yeah, I had it laying around. So I think I have a couple of them. So I put this on, and it sold for uh, $9. Now I don't know why this went for $9. I think this must have been. Sometimes when you don't have best offer on, people still email you and ask you if you'll take a certain price. So this must have been what happened. Even though this was a 50% off sale, this was in my clearance item before I changed it to 30%. Marked down to 12, they still offered me $9. But I took it since it's not costing me really anything, and I do have a few of these at home here. This went to Sullivan, Maine. There's lots of antiques up there in Maine. So I hope it's a collector for $9 plus shipping. Okay, the next thing is Perry Ellis short sleeve button-up shirt. I think I must have gotten this in a box because I don't think I ever bought this brand. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina for $11.04. The sale price and plus shipping, of course. This is a pair of jeans by Chico's, the platinum jeans, in this Chico size 2.5, which I don't think I wrote down here what that is. It's at least a large or more. These sold for $12. They must have been, yes, they were in my clearance section. $12, and I've had these well over a year. They went to Edmond, Oklahoma. Anything that's in my clearance, that's why it's there. I've had it over a year. Just trying to clear it out. The next thing is, this is also a Chico's item. Chico's size 3, which is like extra large. It's an open cardigan in this sort of blanket check. It's just a nice looking cardigan. It was made out of blanket material type thing. It had a waterfall front, and it sold for $20. This was best offer. Now this must have sold before I took off the maybe I didn't take off the best offers on. I know I was working on getting the whole closet changed, and it must have been, these are the things at the end where I hadn't had it on yet. So there were a couple best offers on here. So anyway, $20 somebody bought it for, and went to Merrick, New York. Now my whole closet is no best offers. So starting probably in the middle of the week, it's been no best offers. Women's, this is the brand is weatherproof, and this is a vintage. It says vintage. Now that might have been in the tag. Let me see what the tag looks like. It's not going to show me here. Here it is. Oh, washable linen. Yeah, the tag says vintage. Now that doesn't mean it's vintage. That means it's maybe a vintage style. Doesn't necessarily mean it's vintage, the piece. So this is by the brand Weatherproof. It was a nice linen piece, extra large, and this sold for $13. $13.77, which was another best offer, or was an offer I sent out to watchers. Okay, you'll see where I've had trouble with that this week. So when I get to it, I'll tell you what I did about it. The next thing is by Talbot's. This sort of washed out, distressed fading, had ruffles, pleated ruffles on the neckline there. It's by Talbot's in a size medium. Sold for, this is an offer I sent out, $17.77. And it went to Baltimore, Maryland. Forever 21, this little sundress went to Hawaii. Went to Pahoa, Hawaii. And it sold for $10.77, which was the best offer that I sent out. And yeah, somebody in Hawaii bought it. Plus shipping, of course. But it doesn't cost any more to ship it to Hawaii than it does to California. The next thing is this full skirt. This is a really, really full skirt. It had like panels in here that made it super full. It was almost like a circle skirt. In this blue color, size 6. This sold for $17.49. And it went to Missoula, Montana. This is a just a excuse me, a little tank top, silky. It's not silk; it was silky. It's by the brand Atmosphere, which isn't really anything. It sold for $8.99, and it went to Newcastle, Delaware. This Orvis shirt, remember I had sold it a few weeks ago. It came back because it didn't fit. It was very fitted, this little shirt. It's new with tags. It's really nice. And somebody bought it up again for $22.49. And it went to Alexandria, Virginia. I think I've been there. There must be a plantation there. This pair of Angie wide leg lounge pants, new with tags. I remember picking these up. Really pretty, floral, size large. They sold for $17.09, sale price. We went to San Francisco, California. Next thing is by Talbot's. I've had this a while. I'm not sure, Bumblebee, did you send this? This was the cutest sweater. It had appliques on it of shoes. I thought this would sell right away. and the buttons were like beaded, I think. The buttons were had some beading on them. It's really, really cute sweater. But this took quite a long time. Not over a year, but it took a while to sell. And it sold for $24.29, the sale price, and it went to Eclectic, Alabama. Eclectic. The next thing is just a little halter top by Loft in the size medium. This was rayon and had a nice pattern. And it sold for this is an offer I sent out to watchers for $15.33. And it went to Pensacola, Florida. And here's my Knox Rose of the week. Knox Rose sleeveless top, women's medium, boho top. Had tassels and everything. Ruffles. This was a sleeveless one though. This sold for $20.67, the sale price, and it went to Interlochen, Michigan. Okay, now here starts my problem. Now, I do send out offers to watchers, as you know. But on this day, this one, which should have probably sold for $18.77, I sent out offers to watchers, and somebody immediately bought it for $1. Okay, this happened one other time a couple weeks ago. $1. It went through right away, and they paid for it, of course. So I can't really cancel the sale because it's not the buyer's fault. And I thought for a while maybe I had typed it in wrong, but I didn't. Okay, so there was this one, sold for $1 plus the shipping. So actually it sold for $5.85, the total. And then the next thing is this Ann Taylor Loft shirt. This also should have been $18.77. It also sold for $1. Okay, that's when I decided I have to call eBay because I can't take that big loss on these two things. So I'll tell you afterwards what happened when I talked to eBay. So the next thing is a Scott Barber linen blend short sleeve shirt. I've had this for quite a while, not over a year, but I've had it for quite a while. Sold for $18.70, which is an offer I sent out. Went to Dallas, Texas. After that dollar fiasco happened, I was afraid to get a sale for fear all my, offers that I sent out would come back as $1. Yeah. Every time I got a sale, I cringed till the time was up. Okay, this is a little pair of shorts by Old Navy. Has polka dots on it. And it was a linen blend and sold for $8.96. Went to Flemington, New Jersey. This is my better sale here. ATM, which is Anthony Thomas Melillo. These were utility joggers, women's size small. They had great big pockets with zippers on the side, sort of wrapped around the leg there. And they were joggers. And I had sent out offers to watchers for $28.77 because I had no interest in these. So somebody emailed me. She had missed seeing it. She had missed seeing that, and the time was up. So she wrote and asked me if she could still have it for that offer that I had sent out. And I wrote her back and offered it to her again, and she bought it for $28.77. And they went to Newport Beach, California. Okay, my last eBay sale were these Deerfoam slippers. I think I picked these up at Goodwill. They were like brand new. And I size 9, 10, large. I could have worn these if I wouldn't sold them. They were called the Katie. But somebody bought them for $10.79, and they went to Rome, New York. Okay, now are the Poshmark sales. This Ann Taylor Loft sleeveless little top. I've had this for quite a while. Had this grosgrain ribbon tie here at the neck, and it was a size small, nice coral color. It sold for $15. However, oh no, there wasn't a shipping thing on this. I got $12 out of that. The next Poshmark item is this Bowden stretchy knit top, women's size 12, sold for $19. However, there was a shipping discount on that the Posher VA sent out for $268. So I only made $12.52 on this top. I haven't had time to fix those shipping discount things. This is by Brooks Brothers, this long sleeve button-up shirt. This is in the Regent style. It was a button-down collar, also a 17 and a half neck, sold for $21. And I got $16.80 for that. And my last sale from Poshmark, Ann Taylor open knit sweater. This is really pretty. And the color of blue on this sweater, it would be perfect with jeans. It was, you could almost see through it. Really open knit. It sold for $15. So I got $12 for this sweater. I should have probably put a little higher price on that, but Ann Taylor doesn't do that well anymore. Okay, my overview here. Here's my little graph. As you can see, I think this starts, where is it, Sunday? This would start here. I had last Sunday was a over $100 day, but then the rest of the week was sort of, you know, not so hot. And that's since I've had my no best offers on. However, the prices are better, remember. So let's look at my graph, not my graph, my report. Okay, this is from the 31st to yesterday, the 6th. Total sales, $468.02. So it was down 17%. These were my selling costs. My net sales were $254.16, down almost 25%. Sold 22 items. Average sale price, $21.27. Now that average selling price is wrong because remember, they were averaging in those $2 sales. And I'll tell you what eBay did about that. So I did get my money back. So that this average sale price is not correct. So let me go back here to all right. I called up eBay and got to talk to a real person. You did send that sweater. Yeah, I think you did send that sweater with the shoes on it. I think. Yeah. So I called eBay and I told her it was hard to explain, but she seemed to know what I meant, which means it wasn't the first time they got called on it. So she looked up everything and saw what I was talking about. And I told her what it should have been. And I was on the phone for over a half hour. I'm sure that's the one problem with calling eBay. She sent me on to another person and then that person handled it. But they did refund me my money. The customer also just got that wonderful sale for $1, but eBay paid me. So I got my money, and they said to make sure if it happens again that to call them about it again. So they said when you're doing best offers, it's best to use the computer and not the app on the phone, because I think they've had some trouble with it with the app on the phone. The thing is, that day that I did those two things, I did use the app I did use my computer. So it wasn't a day that I've used the app, because I have used it before. But now I'll always use the computer, I guess, even though it didn't matter with this. But she showed me how to check right away at what it went through. The trouble is, I don't know how to. You would have to cancel the whole. The only way, if you saw that you put it went in as $1, you can't like change it. I haven't found out a way to change it. You have to like quick end the item. That's the only way, because I did find another one. So I quick ended it. Yeah. So anyway, it all ended okay. I got my money back, but those the average sale is probably more 24 something, like it has been. So I didn't sell quite as many, but I got the average selling price was about the same. So we're just going to continue doing this because I like not getting those lowball offers. And I haven't yet changed I did change my pricing on the clearance section. I took the 50% off and put it at 30% off. I'm still going through that section and pulling things out of there that shouldn't be in there. I'm also going to try to change all my prices. But that's going to take a bit. So I'm still working on it. Let's see. So let me read here what you've been talking about. Undercover, you also sold a shoe sweater this week. Isn't that funny? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, 6 in the chat. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Yes, no, I'm not waking up to lowball offers. It does. It just sets my day into not being good. So if I have a sale in the morning, I know it's, at a price I set. So I want to be the one setting the prices. I don't think I overcharge for my things, and I think they're fair. And if I do raise my prices, it's only going to be so I can put a higher percentage sale on. So it'll all come out the same, probably, basically. Yeah. So that is what I've been doing all week, messing around with pricing. I think my daughter's going to stop by tomorrow. She has to come up to the vet, which is right up the road from me, and pick up some medication for her horse. So she's going to stop in. I have some things for her here. I forgot to ask her if she's told you to send her a box or not. But she keeps saying that she's getting down to nothing. So nothing that she really wants to put down. Although she has a lot of jewelry. That's causing her to have to research, and it's taking up a lot of time. But she has sold a few pieces of jewelry. But she has this lady that had the buying problem, all these clothes. She also bought a lot of things on QVC. So Michelle's thinking that a lot of this jewelry is from QVC. So, yeah. You see this here. I think now that your store is slowly gaining momentum, it will be great to track your sales over the next year. Yeah. She's supposed to get back to you. I'll give her a boost. Oh, undercover. Let's see here. Bumblebee. I know I listed the sweater thinking no one will want this and sold quickly. Yeah. See, I think strange things like that sell good. I thought that sweater would sell right away, but it took a while. Yeah. Because McThrifty, she loves to buy things that are highly embroidered. Now, this wasn't embroidered, it was appliqued, but it's sort of, sort of a similar look. Yeah, that sweater was really cute. So I will close for now. I'm sure I will have to go thrifting sometime during the week. And I will be on sometime in the middle of the week. Keep an eye out. I don't know what day, because I don't know what day I'll be going. And I also have to go to the barn. And yeah. So I will see you sometime, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, right around there. Maybe Thursday, who knows. And thanks for joining, everybody. Yeah, I hope what I'm hoping with is by not having these best offer things and by adjusting prices, I'm hoping that I'm going to sort of train eBay to, I don't know, the algorithm. You said one time that the algorithm is used to me having low prices. I should put my prices up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping that more people will see that my prices are at least in the low 20s. I don't want to be below 20. I'd like to have sales $20 and above. I don't think that's too much to ask if I buy the right things. I have to be pickier at what I'm getting. But sometimes I just throw things in the cart. No more t-shirts. No more Under Armour t-shirts. And that type of thing. Yeah. I'm going to really look close at Ann Taylor and Loft, too. They don't seem to sell for much anymore. So I will close for now, and I will see you sometime this week. Thank you so much all for joining. Bye.